Hello everyone and welcome to Dark Souls episode 10. I'm Goramoth and with me once more is DismalAbyss.
As always. How's everyone doing?
It's been a while. There is a reason for that. We haven't done one of these episodes in quite some time now.
I was just thinking, I haven't seen any Dark Souls in a while. I guess I'll have to hit you up and then, here we are. It's exciting.
Yeah, we had some problems with Games for Windows Live, the system that everyone loves, due to what, I don't know, sign-in error or something. My game save files for Dark Souls have corrupted and I've lost the playthrough.
Sad.
Not much I can do. So, we are starting over. But, don't fret, you're not just going to see the same stuff over again. I have, in the time, since this happened, I've been playing this game off and on myself. I've completed the game twice already. I've got a number of other playthroughs that are halfway through. I've tried a whole bunch of stuff out. I know a lot more about the game. We're gonna make this a bit more interesting. I'm still gonna try and show everything. I'll skip through the stuff we've already seen, such as cutscenes and stuff. We won't see those again, and we'll hopefully try and give you guys some new information and keep things fun. So let's get started.
Awesome.
Alright, so here we are. We have made a new character. We are a pyromancer this time. No thief for us.
Can I just say, you look so much more epic?
Yeah, I know. I love the pyromancer robes.
Yeah.
And they're actually different depending on whether you're male or female. Ooh. We are currently playing a female pyromancer.
Nice.
And I'm just going to ignore these guys because screw them.
The animation on your sack belt is a bit off, I think.
Really? I really like the sack belt. It's one of the main features of the robe. I really think.
But as cool. You're running, your torso is rotating around it, as you can see there.
True.
Looks a bit
one thing to point out here: you can actually see the demon through here. I found out through that window up top. You can see him standing there. And also, if you put the camera up here like this, you get the demon up there.
Nice.
You can actually see him. So if you are actually paying attention the first time you do this, it's not a complete surprise that he's going to drop down.
Yeah.
We're just going to ignore the bonfires because, screw bonfires and we can do this pretty fast.
Who needs bonfires?
To be honest, I really didn't need that shield.
You're just dodging them.
Yeah. I'm going to get my weapon. So I want to stress out, I'm going to be doing attempting a few, sort of, I guess, advanced things, but I'm not going to say I'm the world's best Dark Souls player. You're going to see me fuck up a lot.
You just backstabbed that guy with an axe.
I did.
Nice.
But I did want to try something interesting.
Oh yeah.
You'll see a few time-saving things like that. That's a really small time-saving thing. You set off the boulder and go down the stairs at the same time.
Cheeky.
If I was doing pure speedrunning technique right now, I'd kill him rather than skipping through his dialogue.
Yeah. Because you can't just kill him.
Yeah, if you just hit him if your axe, he dies and he immediately drops both the things.
But he kills himself anyway, doesn't he?
He does, but I'm talking pure speedrunning.
Okay.
And I can now parry. I've learned how to parry.
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
That's so much faster than just going trying to hit these guys.
Okay, that's one thing that's different because we're playing a pyromancer. We get the pyromancer's flame, which is the casting device of the pyromancers. We start with a spell. It's Fireball. You can see it in the bottom left there, at the top of my equipment.
Okay. Only 8 of them though.
Yeah, the way it works, there's no mana. Every spell has a set amount of casts.
Ooh.
That's how it works. And they refresh when you use a bonfire.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Parry!
Holy crap, these guys are so much easier to take down when you parry them.
Oh yeah. Parrying is incredibly powerful.
Is it always instant kill?
No, it's always the same. Depends on the weapon you're using.
Okay.
So I was having some frame rate issues there, which is why I stop and then carry on moving. We're going to take out the boss, and I messed this up super badly.
Oh dear. Can you parry the Asylum demon?
You can't.
Oh.
I did dodge through it though, which is cool. So basically, like I said, I messed this fight up super hard.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't matter. It's not a particularly hard fight. Just basically, this is all you have to do. Just get behind him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That guy has a vendetta against pillars and pots.
He really does. He hates those.
Why did someone put this here?
damn it, who left all these pots around?
That's the thing, he just misunderstood. He's really the janitor, and he's just cleaning up after some people. It's health and safety risk having all these pots.
He just so happens to be using a mop made of stone.
Exactly, yeah. It's what all the big janitors are using these days.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to show people that I didn't actually pick up on my first run through. Loads of people probably already know about this, but if we head up here and then left, there is actually a soul hidden down here.
Huh.
Just something a little bit neat. Like it's not a particularly large one, but you know, everything's can be worth it.
Definitely.
So we're gonna head actually into Lordaeron now. Skip through the cutscenes because again, if you want to see these cutscenes, you can just go back to the start of the episodes and check them out there. I will probably be skipping through all the dialogue and stuff that we've already seen, but as soon as we get to new territory, I'm just gonna let it play again.
Okay.
I'm going to throw all our souls into dexterity for now, because, okay, so this is the point of this episode. This is what the majority of the episode will be taking place. I'm going to be... There is some very specific equipment I've got in my mind that I want to get, that we're going to make this run through, and we're going to get it as early as possible, which is now.
What are you doing?
I'm stripping naked, because that way I'm the fastest I can be. Because we're going for some death runs.
Oh, nice. They sound fun.
We're heading down... Yeah, we're heading down into... This is an area called New Londo. Straight down this lift.
Epic.
Yeah, this is the area. This is the home of the Four Kings boss, which is a later boss in the game. It is a watery city that was flooded. It's filled with ghosts and dark wraiths.
Did you just send the lift back up?
Yeah, I send the lift back up. I do it all the time because I never intend to go back up the lift. I only intend to go down.
So is the idea that you just run as far into this as you can get, getting any items?
We're not actually we're using this. We use the master key. I started with the master key to go into the Valley of the Drakes.
Okay.
We're just going to New Londo for a second. You have to go pass through.
Alright.
The first item we want is in the Valley of the Drakes.
Sweet.
It is just across this wooden bridge that's coming up. We don't have to go too far. In fact, the Valley of the Drakes is technically an entirely optional area. There's basically nothing in here.
Oh.
It's very small. It's the moat between Undead Parish and Undead Burg.
Right.
And let's check this guy out. I want that. I want it. Mine.
What?
Dodge.
What?
Run. And there we go. That's our first piece of equipment. The Dragon Crest shield. That's what I wanted.
Sweet.
It is a pretty decent shield. It's got a 100% physical block and it has pretty damn decent fire block.
Awesome. Quite difficult to get though. Yeah,
in fact, the Dragon Crest shield is the... did you notice he had a few items scattered in front of him? Dragon Crest shield is the only one he'll wake up if you grab. You can grab everything else around him without waking him up.
Why didn't you grab everything else around him?
Because I don't care about the rest of it.
Oh, okay. Well, that would do.
Back into New Londo's next. We're going to grab the S stock, which is just around the corner here. Really easy to miss. It's a rapier kind of weapon, but has a unique property that if you're using a shield, it acts like a spear, so you can attack and block at the same time.
Ah, nice.
And finally, we're getting one more item. We're heading actually into New Londo for this, and you'll see a couple of ghosts. This is 100% a death run. There is no way to live through this bit.
Oh. That's slightly worrying.
No, it's like... If you can kill the ghost, it's fine, but we're not in a state where we can kill the ghost. Get the Firekeeper Soul, and then I'm going to attempt to jump over the wall and fuck up. There we go, kill ourselves.
What the... So the ghost just one-shot you?
No, I jumped into the water to kill myself. I drowned. You can't swim.
Okay, I follow.
That's the basic idea. Was I just wanted the Firekeeper Soul, so now we can immediately take that to the Firekeeper and get a +1 Estus Flask immediately. Just little tricks like this. This is like I'm saying, this is the kind of base idea of this playthrough. Is to show off like little cool little tricks you can pull off. So we've got our shield. What do you think goes with a shield? What else do we need for a playthrough?
Well, we've got a sword.
No, we want a weapon. We want a better weapon.
All right,
we want a cooler weapon. Oh, this is another little soul around there. I didn't know that was there until I saw it recently. It's kind of cool.
They're sort of hidden all over the place, aren't they, really?
Yeah. So the next area we're heading into, we are actually heading into the Catacombs.
Those sound like the sort of place that you would get lost.
Yeah, so this is again a death run. This takes me a few runs to get. We are going after an item called the Great Scythe.
Ooh, that sounds epic.
I want a scythe. Yeah, it's my favorite weapon in the game. I love this weapon so much. So we're heading into the Catacombs, which is an entirely new area for you. You've never seen this.
No, I've not seen this at all. This
is showing you how you can script the run immediately.
Oh God.
Yeah, I missed time. I wanted to roll past him, but I was sprinting, which means I did a running jump instead, and he caught me mid-jump, and I fell off.
Idiot, honestly. Why'd you just jump off the edge? Ugh.
I know, right?
So you're just going to sprint past... so the skeletons have gone back to bones on the floor again, right?
Yeah, correct.
Nice.
Everything resets apart from some things I'll point out later when we get to them. Because there's no point me saying now, because you'll have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But the main thing... there are a couple of things we have to be aware of in the Catacombs. There are wisps, which are floating heads that explode.
Okay, they sound fun.
Yeah, I know. There's the skeletons, which you've already seen. And there are necromancers who throw fireballs.
Ooh, but they're hard to dodge.
A little bit. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. We just had to roll past them.
Oh,
that's
right.
what I intended to do the first time. I just fucked it up.
Big time.
Drop down to a big pile of corpses, because, you know...
Okay.
Keep running. There are skeletons, like, getting up behind me, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm running.
Oh, dear.
Get through here. We need to head down here. So this is a cool technique. This is the first necromancer. This switch opens a door we need to get past. While you're in the animation of the switch, you are invulnerable. It's a cool little technique you can use to get that switch without being hit. Like, while you're in the actual animation of pushing the switch, you can't be hit.
Nice.
And this is the main Catacombs area. And I'm so bad. These three skeletons, like this guy and then these two, are a pain in the ass. Like, what makes me terrible at dodging. I just can't dodge them well.
How come?
I don't know. I just screw up on their positioning. Just gonna keep running.
You're so gonna die. You're so gonna die. Right now.
Probably.
Ooh, I was sure that necromancer was gonna kill you. Okay, there's a lot of enemies in here.
Yep. We just need to get... Okay, so... Take a swig of Estus. You actually see some wisps here as well, floating around. And hear an explosion. Ow. But yeah, this is what we needed next. This is the switch. So we get this switch. And now I'm going to die because there's no way past these enemies, so...
Can you not dodge through them?
No, they form a wall, so I'm just going to grab this... Like, I was pretty sure I was going to die, so I grabbed the Soul of a Proud Knight, just to make sure I get something, and then... There we go. Just get cut down.
What the hell? Blood loss. Oh, bleeding. Nice.
Yeah, they have bleeding attacks.
Those guys must be quite hard.
No, they're not too difficult. Obviously, for, like, a level 4 character with no gear, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually a couple of runs later. I kept screwing up the start. But this is the run for the Great Scythe now. I'm going to show you how to do it. The key things being the switch we hit the first time, that opens up the main catacomb areas. And then the second switch we hit when, just before we died, that flips around a bridge that we need to cross.
Right, okay.
And from that bridge, we can get to the Great Scythe.
Hmm.
The Catacombs is an extremely interesting area because it's very maze-like, and it's very vertical, I think is the best way to describe it.
There's not a lot of along the way, it's more downwards, like constantly still.
Yeah, when we get to it, I'll point out, there's like 3 floors below, as you can see if you actually look down. It's a very vertical area, but it means that there's all kinds of really cool shortcuts that you can do by jumping off things.
All right.
If you know where to jump to, you can clear the from where I am right now. You can clear most of the catacombs with 2 jumps if you know where to jump to. It's kind of cool. That's also probably the best dodging I've ever done of those skeletons.
And ever will do.
Oh yeah, most likely. Again, we're heading pretty much almost exactly what we did before. This is pretty much the same. But the key difference is, in a second when we get there...
This is so
this bridge is now
to follow.
flipped. Yeah, this bridge is now flipped. That's what the switch did.
Ah.
Which means I can now jump down here. We're pretty much at the Great Scythe now. I run over here. The switch to flip the bridge is up this ladder.
Okay.
But there's a guy there called Patches who does it for you if you run towards him. But he's also an asshole. Like, he'll try and flip the bridge while you're standing on it because he's a dick. But we just need him to keep it straight for us because we're going this way.
What? What?
And there's the Great Scythe. We have our weapon.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I saw this guy. I thought it was amusing.
He's so smart.
He's trying to get at me with his diving attack. I also figured I may as well hit this switch for later on. Like, when I eventually come through here, this will be useful.
Okay.
Since I was
God,
here.
you look haggard, don't you?
Yeah. I was attempting to get to the one of the blacksmiths in the game. He's down there, but I got hit by the skeleton and died.
Nice.
Alright, we have our equipment. At least starting equipment.
Starting equipment, yeah.
Yeah, Great Scythe. I was checking what stats I need. I just need +2 strength and +2 dex and I'll get it. It's just 14 strength, 14 dex. We've currently got 12 of both.
Okay.
So to use a couple of souls to get the levels we need, and then we can get our stuff and we can look pimping. So what do you think so far? Like,
well,
because obviously, like, this bit is completely new to you. You haven't seen any of this.
The Catacombs looks amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to see more of that. But obviously, you're not really at the situation where you could do that yet.
Correct.
But yeah, nice. Liking it. It's a good tactic to get the start equipment because you lose nothing.
Yeah, there we go. We have I was checking my roll here. I want to keep it.
That looks ridiculous.
I wanted to keep a light roll, so we've taken off our chest piece. So I've got the equipment, the shield, but light roll.
Light roll?
This is another thing. Is in the fastest roll.
Oh right, okay.
I have if I put my chest piece on, my encumbrance goes to the point where I have a medium roll. So.
God.
Scythe is so good. Look at
That's
these
such
attacks.
a ridiculous reach on it.
And a parry. And yes, the parry animation for the scythe is you just ram it through them.
Right.
It's amazing. I love this weapon. It's so good. So, we'll just wipe this guy out. The attacks are so good. I'm just having no trouble with these guys whatsoever.
Can you remember the difficulty you had the first time coming down here? Like, those guys, they attack really quickly. Oh no, what are we doing?
Yeah.
No, you just hit them and they die.
Them.
Yeah.
Just take out the rat. I actually remember I got poisoned by him last time?
Yeah.
I love this weapon so much. On my character, the first character I completed the game with, I completed it using a +15 Great Scythe. I'm a big fan of this weapon. The reach is just so good. It's basically a spear, but better. Because you get, like, arcs and stuff.
Yeah, so it hits everything in the arc, does it?
It does, yeah.
Another cheeky
we're just
soul?
going to go...
Oh, humanity.
Yeah, humanity. We're not actually going to grab... I remember in one of my other videos I showed backtracking to get all the stuff around here. We don't need any of that stuff. We're not going to bother getting it. We just want the humanity.
Okay. Oh dear.
So build-wise, what we're going for, we're going to do a dexterity build. So mostly using dexterity.
Okay.
Because dexterity increases the damage of the Great Scythe. I can't remember what scaling it's got, but it's got a scaling with dexterity. And also dexterity up to a cap, which I believe is 45, increases the casting animation speed of spells. And we're going to be using pyromancy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of that.
There's the parry animation. Like I say, she just rams it through the person. Do you remember how much trouble I had with... Well, not a ton of trouble, but do you remember this area?
Yeah.
Like the first time I did it.
Oh no, a guy with a crossbow.
Oh no, oh, he's dead. We're going to get the bonfire, of course, because this one is actually quite useful.
Yeah, you need that.
Do I level up? I can't remember level up. No, I don't level up. Okay. These guys are back. I get hit because I'm bad at the game. I'm sorry.
You should be. Okay.
I love that, the fact you can roll through the arrow.
Yeah, it is a bit odd.
So yeah, there's still some equipment we are not quite finished getting.
Okay, is it in this sort of direction then?
Sort of. It's later on. There's not stuff I can get at right this second. Not like the catacomb runs. But we're working our way towards it.
Oh god, these guys gave you so much trouble the first time round.
Yep. And now they're all dead.
Whoa. That's ridiculous.
But I still stand by my... I'm pretty sure my comment at the time was that room is a classic Dark Souls example. If you rush it, you'll die.
Yeah.
And like, I still actually stand by that comment if you are a newer player. That room will screw you over if you try and rush it.
Yeah.
Get some fire bombs that I'll probably never use ever.
Because you've got your own fire now.
Exactly, fireball. Fireball's okay. It's not an amazing spell. I prefer... We will be getting spells such as Great Chaos Fireball.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Again, these guys also gave me trouble, but... It's the power of being able to get, like, knowing how to get certain equipment at certain levels.
It is, yeah.
I love the fact... I still don't understand how aggro works on these three guys up here. Because like they throw fireballs at you, they know you're there, and then they just all of a sudden they just decide to keep looking that way and not attack you ever. And then like other times they'll aggro and they'll actually drop down and start attacking you back in that courtyard. I don't understand them. I don't know what causes stuff to be, what causes them to aggro. It's kind of confusing to me.
It is a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
The corpse dynamics on all this is just...
Oh, there's one later that's going to amuse you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that now.
Before it's going to happen. As soon as, like, while it was happening, I was like, oh, this is going to make Dismal laugh.
Oh, I'm glad that you think of me as you play this.
Yeah.
Right.
So, basically, like, a lot of what caused this to be possible, I mean, you could do the Catacombs run without it, but, like, the Master Key is such the key piece of equipment for doing a lot of the non-standard route stuff.
How do you get the Master Key?
You either play a thief or you select it as your... Every character gets a starting gift.
Okay.
Master Key is one of them. To be honest, probably the best choice out of them all.
Yeah.
Or you can play a thief and then you get the Master Key anyway and a starting gift.
Well, there you go. But then the thief doesn't have any other proper special abilities, do they?
No, they have different base stats and stuff. All the classes have different base stats and starting equipment.
You can take that guy out. Oh, you know how to backstab now.
No, we are. I just forgot about... I wanted to make sure this guy died. I didn't want him turning up in the middle of the fight, and he actually killed himself on his own fire trap.
I didn't realise that would happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird, but he just killed himself. So no, yes, we are actually going to take on the Black Knight. And backstab! 110 damage. Run.
I take it that now you do a lot of parrying as well.
I do. There you go, there's the cop's flip.
Yeah! He just wants a friend, okay? Just wants to play with you. And all you did was just kick him up the stairs.
So Black Knights are really weird, and so are the Silver Knights you get later on in the game. They're sometimes the way they're standing because of the sweep isn't the way their back is pointing, and the model is not where their back is because of the way they twist when they attack.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm going for a parry here because I want to show how you can chain backstab by Black Knight. You're about to see. I'm gonna try and pull it off. I think I pull it off here. So yeah, parry, riposte. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we loop around the back, wait till he's stood up perfectly and backstab. And if he's still alive, then while he's getting up, you can loop around again, and as long as you get it right, you can just keep chain backstabbing him.
Okay, that's a little bit of a problem, I think, really. Although, obviously, not for you, but generally.
You have to have the timing perfect.
Yeah.
You have to have the timing really well done. So we're going to grab the loot he was guarding, which is the blue tear stone ring.
Nice.
Which is, do you remember what that does?
Only vaguely, not really.
When you have low health, you have higher defense.
Right. Okay.
Kind of useful. We'll replace it. I have 2 rings in mind that we're going to be using, so we'll get to them eventually. And pretty much we're coming to the end of the episode. There's only a couple more things left to do. We're going to unlock this door. But before we head down there, we're going to head up here to get the crystal lizard that's hiding.
The what?
The crystal lizard.
Oh, right, yes.
This thing. We smash this box. That guy.
Bastard, die!
I would say he's kind of awkward to hit with a great scythe because of the way that the attack goes. You can't, because there is actually physics on it where, like, if you don't hit them with the pointy blade going into the floor, it won't do damage.
Nice.
It's like you can't, like, do it short, essentially. Because he's not tall enough to get hit by the shaft when you do an attack like that.
Okay.
So yes, next episode we'll continue down into the tower, and I'll show you guys some more cool stuff you can do with the Master Key.
Nice.
I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.